I am back and with some more State of Decay 2 and with another episode for the CRM. Wow, no, the return for the CRM I should say. Because finally, after a long time waiting, State of Decay 2 has been updated with update 28. Sorry for the delay on YouTube. It's just that I've been trying to keep ahead on YouTube for Halo Infinite because I want to try and upload Infinite more or less after it releases. And I know when Halo Infinite was coming out, whereas this update is kind of going blind. So I wanted to make sure I had content instead of not doing anything for some days. I did like Sea of Thieves and things. But man, I've been craving this game. Ever since we did the Heartland, I've been wanting to play it, like start the series up again. But as soon as we finished Heartland, they did a stream on update 28. And there's changes to, well, we'll log in. They usually do the patch, like a basic version of the patch notes, don't they? But the Merry and Bright. Oh, that's a cool thought. I like that image. But they've added 5 new hats, which is kind of cool. Providence Ridge, that's the main thing, because originally I was going to go back to Trumball Valley again. But my plan is for this series, this is episode 1 for the season 6 of the Walking Dead communities. And we're doing another season with the CRM. So in this season, I was going to go to Trumball Valley again, just because we'd done some Heartland. But because they've done some changes to Providence Ridge, I'm thinking we play through Providence Ridge, clear out all the play carts, then we move to Trumball Valley to Legacy. I was still got the main goal of looking for a sheriff leader. Because I want to do the sheriff leader, the sheriff legacy, which I haven't done for Nightmare. So we're going to be playing on Nightmare again. This is our 3rd playthrough on Nightmare, which is, yeah, I think it's our 3rd playthrough. And yeah, what else have we got? Oh yeah, Enclave Outpost lights up at night. That's pretty cool. And I think, oh, and Outpost and like. The outposts that you set up, and I've seen a few videos, and they look really good. Like it looks really nice when you go up to a building now. It's just like a lot of effort's gone into that to just have all the output. I don't know whether it's every building. I think in the stream that they said when they announced it. They said it might not be every building, but it's most buildings. It's a few hundred buildings that they went through. So the odds of not coming across a lit building will be kind of weird. Like the ones that I would kind of expect not to be lit up would be like barns and things where they probably wouldn't have electricity too much. But most of the time they're using like candles and stuff. So it's like, I guess they could use that in there, but... you can now reliably earn the shots in the dark achievement. Oh, from Heartland. So I might do that when we do, because once we've done this series, which might be longer if it's gonna be switching maps halfway through. We're probably gonna do once we've done this, we're gonna go back to Heartland and do another playthrough. So that'll be a good time to do that. Hopefully, I'll remember. And zombie density now displays on the map, which I've seen is pretty okay. Like it's not how I would have wanted it, I suppose. Like because it only highlights where you would think zombies are more populated. It's not like there's a random spot where there's more zombies there or something. It's more like, oh, a town, yeah, that's gonna have more zombies. But I've seen Get Good Fox test it out, and I don't know whether it's because he used scent law, but because he was trying to count it, and he dropped scent law in like a populated area over a non-populated area. and it seemed more or less the same, but he was using like the scent law thing, so I don't know whether that has effect on it, or like whether he would have been better to wander around that section to just have a rough count. But well, we could probably do that, have a little test to see how many numbers there are. Limited pom-pom hat, so if anyone's I wouldn't say like anyone watching buy this on YouTube, it's too late. Like this will probably be like probably the 18th, I think this will be up on YouTube. Providence Ridge, repainting more natural look. What I've seen, like initially when I was watching comparisons, it didn't look too different, but because to be fair, I'm surprised that they've done Providence Ridge first, because that was a newer map. I would have thought they would have gone to like Cascade Hills or something different. Because they already did Druck. I was expecting them to go back to the older maps and then do like Providence Ridge, which was rather new. Like it was kind of a nice looking map anyway, but like the whole fog thing, I think they've added fog. I was kind of hoping that they were going to add that to, like I hope they kind of add that to Trumball Valley, because Trumball Valley in Yos was known for like the fog in like the old game, and it looked really creepy, and I think what I've seen of the fog in this, I think it would go really well in Trumball Valley, and it'd make it different from Heartland. So enclaves, yeah. Map density. It's pretty cool. Pretty nice update. That's why I wanted to wait for it, because I wanted to go into... Because even though I was craving to play the game anyway, but it's nice to come in and play and see and load of new stuff. Shot in the dark. So we'll probably do that when we do Heartland next playthrough. And maybe I can show it off in a video, like where the locations are. Like I'll probably get the locations from another video, but it'd be nice to do it on my own as well. Because I didn't even like, because I've only started to get more of the achievements because of my recent playthrough of Heartland. I've only got the achievements from completing it like first time. I ain't completed certain things on it, so it'd be nice. It's an excuse to go back even more now. And I think there's a new bounty pack. I don't know whether it's got new items. I think it's just like rotation through, but that's it. We're back. So don't catch your death. Doomsday pack. Oh yeah, that's it. The people who bought the Ultimate Edition who had the Doomsday pack, that's available for everyone. Okay. And the Wizard vans are available, so we'll probably call that in, because that's one of my favourite vehicles. But like I said, this is the premiere for not Trumball Valley, the CRM, which we did a series on not so long ago, where we went to Trumball Valley, and in that, yeah, we just completed it in Warlord Legacy, I think we did, yeah, and yeah, it was well, because it was the first time playing Trumball Valley, the Homecoming update, and yeah, it's good to somewhat come back and like the thing is, it was kind of good because I'm kind of glad that they've updated Providence Ridge in a way, because it's we're not just going back into Trumball Valley, which I was going to do, so it's going to break this series up a little bit more, and yeah, what else? So we're going to do Nightmare, because I think we've been doing really well in Nightmare. We've not had one death, Hopefully that doesn't jinx us. Oh, the only thing that they haven't added and they've removed from this update is field of view. I assume it is just to fix it, because I would really like that feature, because it did look really good. What I've seen of people playing it on the beta, but it's been removed from the beta as well, so I'm curious to see what they're going to do, because my thoughts were, even though I didn't play it, but I think there should be a field of view for aiming down sights, so you could probably, because I would keep that the same, but then a field of view for fighting in melee combat, because fighting in melee combat you have like a really wide angle of a third person shot and it looks really nice, but when you aim down sights it looks really off and broken. So I think they need to split it. I don't know whether they can, I don't know. That's what I would prefer. But in this community, it's because it's a CRM, we're still going to continue. We're going to bring some of the characters over from last time, which will be Negan, Phoenix, and Princess, I think we're going to do. Okay, so we're doing... so we're going to do Sheriff Legacy this time, and then we'll do Builder with... The idea is we'll do the CRM this time, then the next time we'll do Builder for the Commonwealth. I want to do a Commonwealth playthrough, which I think would be cool. So we got instant 4,000 influence and receive a friendly visit. Yeah, that's a good one. And from the Warlord we get a ton of ammo, which is kind of cool because it's the CRM. They should be militarized a bit more. But like the story to this, I think it'll be because we completed and we set up in Trumball Valley. The idea is we'll move to Providence Ridge as a squad because there's new weather and they want to do tests on it and all that shit. And then once we've cleared out the plague carts there, we'll come back and we'll realise everything's been destroyed by the plague cart, by the plague again, and then we have to take it back over. But yeah, that's the rough idea. But yeah, it's been. I'm looking forward to getting back into it. Right, it was James. Got my cat. Oh. Hang on, is that? No, that's Sean. Oh, they're the Whisperers. They're the Whisperers right there. And gone. Oh, that's... Oh. That's Negan. Oh yeah, Tina. Princess. Well, we'll do Phoenix. Look at Phoenix, 7 communities. I know that probably people have survived with one person for way longer, but... Because I think the first year of me playing State of Decay, when it first came out, I never switched groups. I never legacied or anything for like a year, because I just wanted to go for a never-ending playthrough. And then Princess. Yeah. I've started up season 11 of The Walking Dead as well. It's been okay. It's been kind of shit though. I ain't been too fond of it. I think people have got a bit stupider, I think. But I don't. I'll probably talk about that more through this playthrough. So I want to get around to the Fear the Walking Dead, because apparently Madison's back from Madison's back or something. I saw a tweet and I'm like, okay, I'm back on board. But yeah, let's go in. So there's like fog. It'll be interesting to see if I can notice it, because the videos I've seen, it hasn't been too noticeable. I think the trees are noticeable.
Again.
So whose turn is it to find more fuel?
Not me. Last time I almost got ripped apart by a feral. I have a better idea. We could settle down here instead of moving on. I admit, it looks better than the last couple of towns we came through.
Now that you mention it, it does feel kinda homey.
It's settled. This town is where we'll set up our new base. We just have to find a spot that's defensible, maybe with some room to expand.
Back in state of decay. Using your influence, yeah, fuck, I know. It'll be interesting to see how well it performs. Zombies already? Oh yeah.
That's a horde heading our way. Deadhead.
Let's have a warm up.
I'm just saying. Gotta finish it. I gotta rest.
But I need to remember it's Nightmare, because we did play through Heartland, and I was expecting that to be on the same level as this, but the zombies in Heartland compared to this, they do hardly any damage. Whereas this, they do hit harder. So I need to remember that. Don't shoot my fucking foot off, you dick. Or feral.
I see a Zed hanging around.
I got zombies everywhere. Feral incoming!
Whoa, why'd you slap onto that? Oh my god, like, yeah, fuck. CRM. So like, this seems like midday, so there's, I think it's more like in the morning, this fog is more prevalent, and at night. I wonder if it's like random as well, that'd be kinda nice.
Checking in and getting started now. The brainless are gone, so it's time for us to claim this place and move in.
Yeah.
I like that idea. The gear is unpacked. Feel free to lock and load, people.
After everything your people have done for us, we wanted to help you out.
Oh.
Take whatever you need.
Our first priority has to be gathering materials. We'll need them to improve this place. Can you go check out a new area, please? See? I can say please. Apologies in advance if I come back as a Zed.
Oh, hey. Is this only a one-off
You got
thing?
something for me?
Sure, sounds good.
Okay. handgun armor press, that'd be good. Alright, mate. Alright, mate. Kill it. Before it kills you.
Hey there, business partner. All right.
There's a building supplies.
That's a lot of
Fuel
stuff.
would be good. Fuel. Maybe get a rucksack of fuel. Food and meds. And there's a bit of everything. Then we got some stuff for that
And
car.
that's done. Make them last.
Need to stop running around. No point rushing. But man, I miss this game. It's
Let's
been.
get down to business.
Sure.
So I was
sounds good.
craving it after the last playthrough, and I was like, I want to go back into the main game. But they announced update 28, and I was like, it'd be nice to play that when it comes out, you know, and have a load of new stuff to look over, and especially because they announced like this having a bit of a visual change. I thought it'd be nice to start
So what
from
do we
here
got
and then
today?
go back into
Sure, sounds
Trumball
good.
Valley. How much money we got?
That's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I'll do. There's some goodies off the get-go there. Pretty good stuff. We got 50 cal, that'll be good defense. Oh yeah, let's check out hats. I don't think you need to unlock them. I think they're... yeah, they're all... That goes with the hood jumper one. Why not? Let's be a bit festive, eh? No, I can't. I'm not touching Phoenix's hat because that's what's his name's? Yeah, go on, princess. Rock it. No! Fuck! That was a waste. Oh yeah, that's one thing. I thought it pauses the game when you go into the map. Or do you have to turn that on? I thought that was a change, like...
So far, so good here.
unless it does, like... But I just heard people moving about there.
Done and done. Too easy. That's cool. It's time to get building. Either a workshop or an infirmary would be a good place to start.
Oh, bloody hell, we got handgun armor press. Oh, we got the Haven device. So that'll be cool to see. Like, I want to go to, like, the bigger bases. I want to go, like, down here. Like, I want to move here at this episode. Because they really... Even, I've moved to every base on Providence Ridge, but... I remember not using this too much. And because that's got a lot of big slots. Having, like, the Haven device would be kind of interesting to use. I think. And maybe somewhere busy, like it might be kind of cool to move here for a moment and just see. But I don't know whether that had as many bigger slots, but I love that hat, that's so cool. That's I was saying on Twitter the other day, they should do a barbed wire bat, like Lucille, but instead of it barbed wire, it's Christmas lights and it's all lit up. And I think that would be cool. Because I have a feeling like State of Decay 2 is going to be around for a few more years, you know. It's going to be around for me forever, I think. I think it's going to be hard for me to go from this to State of Decay 3. It depends on what State of Decay 3 is, I suppose, but I don't know, it's just, I feel like this is like, oh yeah, we got a spare Lucille.
This is gonna slow me down a bit.
Oh yeah, we should take the repair kit, get the car. Have we got fuel? Got a repair kit, but we could hop to the... Yeah. Oh, these hats are pretty nice. Like, from the actual these, they look a bit janky because of their pose, but it doesn't look too... It looks really baggy in the community menu. We've got tons of grenades, we could... That's a few plague carts dealt with. Yeah, let's go and deal with... we'll call in the wizard van, because that would be a good vehicle for Princess. Has she got any fuel?
You ready to do this?
All right.
No. Alright, well, let's go get this car repaired. And then you need to find fuel though. It's good to be back now. I think I was talking about something, then I blanked.
I just saw one of the weird ones.
Yeah, I've started watching season 11 of The Walking Dead just a few days ago. I've been like putting it off, I don't know why. Because I was watching Daredevil for a bit, and that show's so good. But I'm not too keen on The Walking Dead. Like, I watched the first 2 episodes. I watched a bit more of the season, and it's all right. But the first 2 episodes kind of put me off a little bit. Like, it took me a few days to come back to it. Because for some reason,
That's a bloater.
like there was like the first 2 episodes were like based around like a train cart thing, like underground subway. And there was a moment where someone was trapped in another train cart, and in the other train cart was a lot of people, and they were getting walkers coming in from both sides. And the guy on his own was like, open the door, help me out, there's some walkers coming in. And all the people that you actually cared about, like, they managed to shut themselves in, so they were safe. But all the people that I actually thought would have helped and like put a bit of effort in to help someone from their community, they fucking didn't. And it really pissed me off, because all they did was, it's too dangerous. And they let this kid, like, he was a kid, he's not very, he's not very old. I'd say he's like 20s. And they let this kid get eaten alive just because they didn't want to risk their own neck. And it doesn't make sense, because in The Walking Dead they've took on hordes and hordes of zombies in the open. Fine. What is it? Whoa.
I can't keep this up.
And they just let this kid get eaten alive just because they didn't want to risk their own neck. And it doesn't make sense, because there's that many people in the train car, and if they start bottlenecking the walkers, they're gonna be able to deal with it. Like, it just didn't make sense to me. They killed off this kid for no reason, just because they wanted to kill someone off. And it wasn't like like in The Walking Dead, I don't mind people getting killed off because that's like, if people didn't get killed off, it'd be no point. Like there's meant to be a bit of a risk to everything, but there's got to be a reason for it, like, or a consequence to something that they've done. But like there was no reason for that kid to be left there locked in. It wasn't like they were trying to get him out and they couldn't open the door. They just refused to help him, and that really pissed me. Like there's moments where they're they're villains and everything, and like they're not good people. Like the zombie apocalypse would fuck anyone up, but the way they should be somewhat better than anything else. But they just, there's always a reason for everything. Like I don't know, when Rick's group were like killing Negan's guys in their sleep. When they went to raid the outpost, they killed people in their sleep. That was a bit harsh, but you somewhat understood it because you knew that if they woke them people up, they'd be killing. Like Negan's men would have probably killed Rick's guys, so you could have said, okay, they're doing it to avoid the risk, which I could probably agree with, but there was a reason for it. But them doing that was a consequence for Negan to kill Glenn and Abraham, and that was like, that's a consequence. There's a reason for it. Whereas the kid was begging for his life, and then he stabs himself because he would rather kill himself before the zombies that ripped him apart. And that just, man, I spoke about it in a Assassin's Creed video in the next few days ago, and it just really kind of irritated me, and I couldn't continue the series for a few days after because I was like, it was just something wrong about that scene, and that was just like, it would have been so much better if they were like trying to help him. Like just simply changing it on his head and making him help the group. Well, the group helping him or something like that. Like the only thing that I could say, the reason why they didn't want to open the door was because earlier in the episode he agreed with Negan, because Negan was like, someone's going to get killed, we need to go, and he was being smart. Negan was like the only smart person in that situation. Sure, they were trying to get food and stuff, but Negan was the smart one, saying like, we just need to hold up here, out the storm, then go. But for some reason Maggie wanted to drag everyone through this unknown wasteland, and oh fuck me. It pissed me off, them 2 episodes. Because everyone turned into idiots. Like, oh my god. It just makes everyone just turns stupid. Like, you don't, like in a zombie apocalypse, you don't go into, there's a moment where...
That's gotta be a plague heart, which means plague zombies too.
Oh shit, dickhead.
What a pile of crap.
Nice, we can get the car running.
The air tastes like blood. Fucking plague zombies.
Like, this guy's perfect. Like, he's a perfect Negan. You're a bit nosy, you know. Yeah, I weren't too happy with The Walking Dead in that moment. It's just... did they literally just kill off a guy because he agreed with Negan? And if that was the case, then everyone's stupid, because Negan was the only person in that episode that was, like, making sense. And I don't know, it just irritates me, like... I don't know, it's just... Like, you shouldn't be risking things in, like, a pocket, like, especially with multiple, like, you've got several lives. You don't, like, I know it's a TV show, but in real life,
fantastic.
You would not.
We've got a screamer.
You wouldn't take people you care about into an unknown area like that. Because there was a moment where it was a sign to say turn back. Like, there was a bunch of bodies in plastic bags all over the tracks in the underground. And one of them woke up. Like, one of them was a walker, and they woke up, and they almost bit the guy. And that would have been a sign to say, look, yeah, this is dangerous, we need to go back. But Maggie was like, no, we need to keep going. And that pissed me off, is that Maggie is like, I wish Maggie weren't back in the show, honestly. Like, she used to be such a good character, but now she's just there to be the leader, I guess. Like she's left for years in the show. Like, she left the show, I don't know why. I guess it was for another acting role. She left when more or less Rick left. So she's not been around for ages. And she hated Rick before he was supposedly killed off. And that moment made me hate her even more. But then she left for 5 years, and now she's come back and acting like it's her home and everything. It's like, fuck off. It's like, fuck off. Like, everyone's like fought the Whisperers and lost people, and like most of the community previously from her showing up, like, several people got their heads cut off and put on spikes, and then she's coming back like she's like Mary Sue. Like, she's, oh man, she pissed me off. And she brought all her buddies along with her, like people that we don't know, and we're meant to give a fuck about them. Well, fuck off. Oh dear. Oh. Well, let's go and get the car running. What are you gonna do, dickhead? What are you gonna do? But I don't know. It's just one of them things, isn't it? It feels like Walking Dead's gone more woke. And to be fair, like, they were doing woke stuff before, and it was somewhat okay. Like, I like the.
Take a look at what I just delivered.
I like most of the characters in the Walking Dead right now, and it's not too on your nose, but Season 11 has turned things up a little bit, and I don't like it. It's just, it feels like everyone's got so much plot armor now. It's ridiculous.
Looks like that shut him up.
Like, The Walking Dead's always had a bit of plot armor because, like, you'd want to keep your main, like Rick, he had so much plot armor. Like, you knew he was never gonna die, and he still ain't dead technically. Even when he blew up the bridge, he survived it somehow. These guys own movies, so he's still got a bit more plot armor to go. It was only when, like, Cole died, where it's like, okay, now they're probably switching up a bit, but they still didn't. The reason why Cole died was because we all knew that he was going to leave the show, so that was like, okay, he's going to get killed off. So it isn't like a random, oh, someone's going to die now sort of thing. It's just, he's got to die because he wants to leave the show. Like, that's,
sure, sounds good.
That's the problem. Because if he didn't want to leave the show or things were okay, he probably wouldn't have left. Like, he would have still had all that plot armor to get through. I don't mind it, but it's just, this season for The Walking Dead so far, it's just been amped up a little bit too much. Like, because I don't mind like woke stuff and like a bit of, if you want to like highlight different group, like they added a deaf girl. I think she was in Eternals. I think she's deaf, and that added somewhat of an interesting concept. Like, how does someone who can't hear handle a zombie apocalypse? I like that stuff. But you know that they just added that in just because they wanted a deaf person in the show instead of She only was in it for a season. I think she's back in it for the. I think the next episode I'm gonna watch. It's meant to have her in it, back in it, but I don't know. I don't know. Look at us playing State of Decay and talking about the Walking Dead in our Walking Dead communities. Shall we call up the Wizard Van? So, where is it? So, the Doomsday Pack. So I've got a lot of packs anyway, so I'm a fucking beast. I thought it was a Doomsday Pack, right? I think when we do, I was thinking when we finish all these Walking Dead series, which is going to finish after the the Commonwealth, so next season, I'm going to end it when we finish. What group is it? The Commonwealth. I'm after that. It'll probably be more or less random playthroughs, where we just play the game like we do anyway, but. I think what we're gonna do is hope they keep the Wizard Van, because I really like the Wizard
Need you
Van.
to send me some wheels. Don't matter which ones.
We'll get a body on it.
Let's go and pick that up. What was I talking about? I think they've definitely improved the trees. I think they do definitely look different. To be fair, I won't be surprised if there's much difference to Xbox One. Like the sky looks different. It's probably been mostly lighting that they've done up, which is probably the easiest thing to do. I say easiest, like. Look at that. There she is. Are we like, I think before we started these series. Oh. Magic wand? Limited edition Magic Man Industries caster. What the fuck is that? What is this? What is this? This is new, right? Negan with a magic wand. Never thought I'd see that. There's a magic wand. That's new. Oh, that's kind of cool though. Well, that might be the princess's new weapon, but. Yeah, that wasn't in the game before, so that's definitely
Nothing
new.
good left in here.
Kind of cool. I hope they keep the the thing is I hope they keep the Wizard Van in for people who have the Ultimate Edition, because the thing is the Doomsday Pack. That was for Ultimate Edition people, and I think because I spent money on the Ultimate Edition, and most of the stuff that was in that version is for everyone now, which I don't mind. Like, I think it should have been for everyone anyway, but And I don't mind giving them a bit extra money. Especially, it's been 3 years as well. Oh, you fucking twat. Ah! Wonder if they've improved the magneting. That's the one thing I've been struggling with lately, is like they do lock onto you rather strongly sometimes. Which I don't mind actually. You want the zombies to do some damage. It's when like sometimes you can't dodge every zombie. Or it's when they grapple you every 5 seconds and it's just, oh, get off of me. Oh. What's that floor done to you? She doesn't like the new terrain. She's had enough of it. The zombies are confused. I think it's mostly lighting. Does look cooler though. Is there any outpost or... That's the problem, is we ain't got any... oh, there's the... I was about to say plague territory, but isn't it something different, isn't it? Zombie mass. That's what I'm going to call it. The zombie mass. Like, wow, that's... Like, you would think it'd be, like, some more blotches on the map. There's some, like, 1 or 2 little blotches down here. You'd think this would be filled up. Or, like, little block patches around here. But it's weird that it's just like, it's kind of obvious that there would be more zombies here because it's a bigger area, but there's few locations you'd think they would like highlight a little bit more. But I suppose it is just code, how the game works, but like you think this would be highlighted up a little bit. Maybe I wiped it out, but I don't think I did. But yeah, we got a magic wand. I'm guessing like it's a bladed weapon, isn't it? Bladed. Don't fuck with Negan if he's got his magic wand. Do you want to touch my magic wand? Magic wand versus a feral.
Tastes like blood. Fucking plague zombies.
Ta-da! What if you swing it like glitter starts spraying out of it? Oh, it's good to have the wizard van back. I know it's kind of OP calling in a van already, but hey, we deserve it. We've earned it. It's Christmas. Close to Christmas. Guess Princess would like a magic wand. Maybe shall we go to? Oh yeah. Where's all my bounties? Oh yeah, that's because maybe no existing infirmary. What? What's that all about? Oh, we got an infirmary. Okay.
Well, we've already got a start on building this base up into something real.
What was I gonna say?
Hey, folks. Time to give your neighbor a hand. Or 2.
I'm on the way.
Hang on, but
That's a relief.
oh shit. Ah shit. I was wondering where's all my bounties gone that I completed in the last series. Because we played... when we did the last series of this, we did all the bounties. So we had a load of stuff to do in this series. Ah, shit. That's a problem. Because I think what's happened is, while we were playing Providence, while we were playing Heartland, that was probably about a month worth. And then it's been me waiting a month, more or less, for this to come out. Well, a few weeks more. So I assume a few bounties have been rotated out. So, oh, we could go and see the Enclave. But the problem is, all this stuff that I was going to claim has probably rotated out. That's what I'm thinking's happened. So all the bounties that we could have claimed is that's my own fault for not logging in and trying to claim it, but I didn't want to load in because I wanted to load this in straight out. I think I see lights already. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's so much better. Oh yeah, look at that. It's very like, just zombies shambling through like a misty. It does add something to the game. State of Decay was always somewhat a little bit creepy because like you just saw eyes in the middle of like the woods and stuff. Because that's the first thing you see for the zombies in this is just the... Look at that! Oh, that's so much better. Oh, cool. Oh, that's so much better, guys. But then you can't loot them, that's the only thing, but... That's the needed change, I think. But they're taking all the good stuff, though. All the building materials. Oh, that's so cool. And it's nice that they've moved it about and decorated it a little bit. It's not just, oh, a few lights lit up, it's... They've moved things around, like, stuff to sit on, things like that. It's cool. They've actually found the light switch.
Hey there.
Means we could use the plague samples for ourselves.
Hey, careful out there.
Let's see what these people are like.
Business partner. Might as well. So what do we got today? Sure.
Oh wow, they've got some good stuff. 70 influence for a vector. It's not right, is it? 70 for a vector. That should be way more than that, shouldn't it? That's weird, isn't it? Pistol is more than a vector. That's like they're both the same. Kind of tempted to buy that up. Kind of tempted to buy all this stuff up because this is really dirt cheap. That's weird to me. I've never seen a vector for that much, I don't think. That seems very low. Anyway.
How's it going? Stay safe.
let's see. Learn about Survivor driving. Learn about Survivor cooking.
Stop. The safest way to collect samples is by killing plague zombies. The best place to find them is in the territory around a plague heart.
I know. I know, go away, blah blah. Yeah. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah. Blah 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 blah.
Before you get started on this one.
Helping out like this is a good way to make friends.
No friends.
We could use allies out here.
Thumbs up, friends. Oh, friends. Probably not even gonna do it. That's probably the worst thing to do, isn't it? Just say you're gonna do it, but then never show back up again. Oh, that's even worse than just saying, no, I can't do it. That's pretty much like most video game releases, isn't it? It's like when a game developer says, oh, we're gonna do that, and then it never fucking happens. Oh yeah, we're gonna add that to the game. Oh, that's pretty much the definition of Anthem that EA released. Oh yeah, we're gonna fix all this after launch. A few months later, game's dead. Like, that's the thing. Like with that's the thing with this. It's I can see where games can get better after a release, but for me, like, they need to be a bit honest with it. Like, if you're gonna release a game unfinished, they need to say it's in game preview or something. Then I'll be like, okay, I know what I'm getting into when I'm buying a game. And then you can't release the game at full price, but at least you're getting somewhat funding from it. I think that's fair, instead of release, like, the thing with State of Decay is it released only about £40 for Ultimate Edition, so it wasn't like overly expensive anyway, so it didn't really bother me too much. But like, my problem was it's like, or like with Grounded, like that, I know it's in game preview, I know that there's going to be issues, so, but I want to play it, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to risk playing it, and it's not going to like rip me off. Like, sure, the first few months of Grounded was a bit of a rush.
Dear God, I'm tired.
Come on, princess. Oh, yeah.
Greetings.
But like with Grounded, that's in game preview, and like the first few months were a bit of a issue because like you couldn't, like, the saves were a bit broken. But I wanted to play. I wanted to like because it's in game preview, you somewhat knew what to expect. But when it's like a full release, and then you've got like promotion for the game that is like where they're saying the game's fine, and then when it comes to release, it's not. That's my problem. I would rather them just come out right and say, we're not. Shoot, that's one thing.
Be careful.
Yeah, the man Norma. We gotta get that. We gotta get that. Kill 5 hordes. Kill 5 freaks with rifles. Not gonna do that easy.
Started.
Kill 1 plague heart with a shotgun. Well, we're probably gonna do that. But is there any easier ones? Feral with a blade. That's gonna be a problem because everyone's blunt specialist. Kill 2 juggernauts with assault weapons. Oh, go fuck yourself. Kill 7 plague Zeds with a blunt weapon.
That won't be easy, but I have faith in you.
Oh, that'll be relatively quick. Have you got any bladed weapons? Chopper. I know it's a waste of money, but kind of thinking buying one of these and killing that feral. Which is better? Lethality. Dismemberment.
Alright then.
Oh shit, I had a bladed weapon. Oh, let's kill a feral with a... Let's kill a feral with a... magic wand. Don't let me down, princess. There's a feral nearby.
Hello, my friend.
Actually, I need to do the bounty first. Get the bounty on. Or is that pointless?
Fine plan of action.
Problem is... let's kill a feral with a magic wand. Before we poison the water supply. And that's one thing in The Walking Dead that kind of bothers me. Is when they have like plots where they're running out of food. When you know that they're not going to starve to death. They're just not. Like the thing is that they're running out of food. But all of them look like they've got a full belly. That's the thing that bothers me. Oh, where's
That is
this? I
one
heard a
nasty
feral.
screamer.
It's a bit of a risk. Oh, there's the
Feral incoming!
right, come on then, feral. 1v1 me, bro. Fuck you. Yeah! Feral with a magic wand. I did taste my magic wand, bitch. Magic wand for the win. Shame she's not bladed. Oh, if we find a textbook, maybe she could
Hello.
retrain for a magic wand skill.
Let us see what's available, shall we?
Or bladed skill. That's it, about you done. Easy. The only problem is I spent fucking... Oh yeah, it's it's kind of ugly. Someone might have a use for it one day. See you later, Beaumont. Or maybe go and find some plague. Zeds. That's the thing with the that was the one thing with plague territory. No, well, in Heartland you got plague samples every 5 seconds because the only zombies in the game were plague zombies. So you got tons of it. It's kind of nice that they've done that achievement, so I'll probably be doing that in the next season. Well, when we do, because we're going to play through Heartland again with the other group. I don't know whether it's going to be that different, but I want to do that other group because I ain't done the achievements for that. I ain't played through that group, so let's see if we can, like, with this group of Zeds. Haven't really done much so far. I wonder how many zombies you have to kill before it actually does anything. It's like, to me now, like, that seems cleared.
This
Problem with
one's done.
me is
What's
like,
next?
That's cool.
is it gonna be you've got to make a ton of noise, kill a load of zombies before you can clear it? For me, it should be clearing the zombies that are already here. Because like what I've seen from Get Good Fox, he was using plague samples and he was making a lot of noise to wipe them out. And I don't know, like for me it would be like to tone down the area would be killing the zombies that are already here. Instead of like the zombies that spawn in after a few moments. Which maybe that's it, like maybe you just gotta wait till they keep spawning in and kill them off one by one, but if it's the case of it not being just pulling up to an area, killing the zombies around that area, and it's going to be, oh, just wait for more zombies to spawn in so that you kill a few more and then it clears up. For me, like, I don't know. With the zombies I've just killed now, like there's several zombies, I'd say that should go down more. Or has it? Can't really tell. I don't know how it works, because is it like a grid system, or is it just like heat almost, like it just picks up on... This guy weren't even here. I fucking killed. He's just showing out of nowhere. I don't know. I thought it'd be like, oh, you pull up, kill a few, and that'd be it, but it seems like it feels like nothing's changed. I don't think anything's changed really, but they're just highlighting how the system works now more than anything. It's not like for me that like, fuck you. I've killed quite a few zombies there. I feel like that should have... It's a bit lighter, I think. I can't tell. So I don't know how it works. Is it like a grid system or... Well, like, I wonder... it'd be nice to... I hope they end up saying how many zombies you have to kill before it clears up a little bit. Or how it works. Like, I think it just works as it did before, because like this has always been here where you kill the zombies and then it calms down a bit. So I think it's just a visual aid to show that it's happening, but like for me it's cleared up now enough for me to loot. They're screamers. Yeah, we need to go. That's gonna be a problem.
I did not
know
what makes plague territory smell.
It's gonna get even redder, I think. Shit. Alright, sorry guys, I know it's your freaking neighbour. But I think it's, I don't know, it's, I feel like it's more of a visual aid of, oh, this area's a bit more dangerous. and then like you can clear it out a little bit, but I thought it'd be like you pull up, kill a few zombies, and then it's like a bit safer, and that's what I was seeing. Like we killed several zombies there, and for me like that got quiet enough for me to loot. But I'm not going to keep killing zombies over and over again to like clear it, like make it grayed out. So I don't see the point. I'd rather have a visual aid of I've killed the zombies down enough, like. So in that red area, you kill like several zombies that are there. Usually a horde. You pull up in near a horde, you kill them out, and then the zombie threat's down. But I don't think you need to keep running around killing them. I think that'll be. It's way too much time consuming. You might as well run and get what you need to get out. But so I don't know how. I think it's going to be useful, but it's like in a way it's kind of stuff I already knew. Like, of course you go to more like built up area, it's going to be a bit more busy, I'd say. Like for me, I'm surprised this isn't as busy as it should be, but. I can't believe they were 70. Dang. I don't know why I bought that. I wish I remembered that we had the magic wand. Oh yeah, we need to go and... Need some bullets.
Hey, honeys, I'm home.
Yeah, I might sell that to that group. Should we go on foot? Or is that too much risk? Because we need some fuel. But I'll wrap this episode up in a moment. We'll get this infestation, and we'll deal with that. And we'll leave it there today, I think. I think I'm going to name the next episode the same. It'll be episode 2. And we'll just continue on where we left off. But it's really good to be back in State Decay. It's long overdue. Whoa! Oh, if I can what it. But yeah, I don't know whether I've said this before, but for Christmas, we're doing like a secret Santa this year with the family, and I've asked my, well, I just hinted to whoever was on, who took my name. I said, could you get me a baseball bat and some barbed wire?
With these plague samples, I can make something that'll cure blood plague if one of us gets infected.
No shit. We all know how
Happy
to
to
cure
share the
blood
recipe
plague, you
if you need it.
stupid. Trade.
You're all right in my book. Take care. Seriously.
Some fuel. Nice. What's that?
Hey, we've got another thing to keep you busy.
Infestation's gone.
We gotta get some more materials if we want to keep improving this place.
I
you
would,
say
but
so.
someone's holed up in the one place that I would get materials quite easily. But fine. Fine. Let's go and get materials. That's a screamer. Oh, it's really hard to see still though. Thought I saw a phase screamer, but yeah, I asked for Christmas some barbed wire and a baseball bat. So I really want to make my own Lucille.
This is gonna come in handy.
So I was looking to buy a Lucille outright, just as a collectible. But the thing, like, people, the ones that are already made, like in the UK, I don't think they like people buying weapons. So like a barbed wire bat is like kind of on the edge of like a criminal enterprise, pretty much in the UK. But I was looking all over the UK for one,
Already got all
and most of them were like the baseball bat, which is nice, but they paint on the barbed wire, and it looks really just shit. Or you can have a plastic one, but you don't have a fucking plastic Lucille. One thing, the environment's going to shit because of plastic. I'm not gonna have a... Uh-oh. How they not saw me? Stupid. Nice problem. Can't see a thing. I don't. Oh, you can't see legit nothing. Thank you guys. But then the ones I saw in America, which were the ones what I was looking for, like the proper with barbed wire and everything, but the shipping was just ridiculous, so I was like, nah. But then you can buy the stuff separately, so I'm like, okay, I might as well make my own Lucille. So, but then my family was on about Secret Santa, and I was like, try and get things I need for free would be kind of handy. So hopefully, like if I have to make it myself, it'll probably take a little while. You have to get certain things like varnish and make it look nice, scuff it up a bit. It's only a prob, like a bit of decoration, but so hopefully after Christmas I'll be defending my home with a Lucille. Because like, let's be honest, if we all could sleep next to a Lucille at night, we'd sleep a lot better. Because to be fair, if someone broke in and I had a Lucille, they'd be running out that door. If I got broke into and I had a Lucille, I'd be like, little fur, are we pissing off parent shit? Oh, that'd be so good. Because you don't expect, like, a burglar in the UK would not expect someone wielding a barbed wire bat.
I'd know that ugly mug anywhere.
And the thing is, I was looking into getting Negan's Whisperer mask as well. Just, I don't know why I'm getting into like Walking Dead merch, but I did see one, and it was only like £50 for like a proper leather Whisperer mask that Negan wore. I'm like, that would be awesome. Like, someone break in wearing a Whisperer mask and a barbed wire bat. If like people break it, they're gonna be fucking gone. Cause I would be. I'd be like, oh, fucking lunatic. But yeah, it's just like a collectible as well. Like, I think Negan, like, that's the problem, is that there was a whole thing in the UK where they were talking about role models for like young lads have been completely destroyed. Like, Doctor Who is a woman now, and like the writers and everything, they don't want boys watching the show. And like an MP in the UK was like, well, boys have got to resort to criminals. role models. So, and I get it, because most of the people in most of the shows in the UK are either like the film Legend with the Cray twins. Whoa, they knocked me out. Or you got like the Peaky Blinders. But they're the only real male leads in the shows anymore. Like in The Walking Dead, like the best character for me to like the only character I've connected to in The Walking Dead since Rick's gone is Negan. Someone who's a murderer. Well, everyone's a murderer in The Walking Dead, but he's the one that I look up to, I'd say now. Like originally it was Rick, I suppose, but and I don't look up to Daryl because he's a fucking... I don't want to be grunting for the rest of my life. Oh, yeah. That's all Daryl does every episode. Even though he's talking more now, he still just grunts and mumbling. Still doesn't do much different. So like Negan's like the only role model in The Walking Dead right now. And like in other shows it's still Peaky Blinders, the Crays, like gangsters. That's the only role models people have. But before, for me, I used to be all over Doctor Who, and like the Doctor's main thing was he never used a gun, he never incited violence or anything like that, and I love that idea of someone solving issues without violence, or like not need, like sure, like the Doctor's killed people in like when things happen, but he's not like pointing a gun to people's head and then saying I'm gonna kill you. Whereas like people in The Walking Dead or in like crime shows, it's all like really idolizing the criminal a lot, whereas a lot of shows that used to be around where it used to be the Doctor saving people, or Iron Man, or like Marvel's gone to shit now. It's all women superheroes that are idolized. Like the Hawkeye show that's out on Disney Plus. Hawkeye's a fucking idiot. He's not a role model. Like if I was a young lad, I'd be like, I don't like this idiot. Like he's an idiot from the get-go. He's getting beaten up every 5 seconds. He's not a badass. He's not trying to do anything good. I don't know. It's just like there's no like I suppose. And then you've got games as well. Like what are you gonna look up to? Like. Who are you going to look up to in games? I'm not going to look up to PT in a game, am I? Or in Grounded, or I don't know, CJ from San Andreas that I'm playing right now, or Cassandra from Assassin's Creed. Like, I've got like no real admiration for them people, but it's like what I'm connected to right now. But yeah, we'll leave it there for today because it's more or less the time to end. And yeah, we'll just continue on in the next episode. And that's one thing I want to try out before we finish. I want to see if the map pauses, because they said that that happens. Let's see. Let's hope it's just a normal zombie that we can deal with. Are you? Huh. So has that been removed? Or is that in the settings? Gameplay. Because they said something about when you go to the map, it pauses the game. Host multiplayer game. Voice chat enabled. But yeah, what I have an idea of maybe when I do my... Once we've done the Walking Dead communities where we've done more or less the single player stuff, and maybe when we get round to like just playing the game randomly, which is my main plan after all this stuff, I'm thinking maybe do some of the multiplayer stuff, like join other people's maps, meet people like we do in Sea of Thieves. I think that'd be kind of good. Like my host multiplayer game. No, I don't want people joining. Accessibility. Am I missing something? So I know that they've removed I know they removed the field of view option, which I was kind of expecting them to do because it was kind of buggy what I've seen. But I thought I saw in the patch notes it definitely pauses the map when you go in the map. I swear it pauses the game now, but maybe that's not live yet. Maybe they just forgot to activate it. I was kind of like not. First, I was kind of thinking maybe it'd be good to turn that on and off, because like it is somewhat of an element to the game where you've got to find somewhere safe before you look at the map. I kind of like that, but it would be nice to be able to just have that moment of just pausing, looking where you want to go. Because if I could do that, if I could go in the map and know it will pause and be a bit safe, I would probably be up for maybe doing a playthrough one day of removing the hood. I'd probably be up for that. Where it is a bit of a safety net, and you can have a rough idea where you go in. That'd be kind of cool, but I wonder why it's not active. Because I swear I saw it in the patch notes. Might have to maybe watch someone's video, like maybe Jeffrey's video. Jeffrey Cardon talking about it, maybe he said that they had to remove, because I think someone did say they removed two things, but I don't know what they were. I know one was the field of view, but then I assumed it was just something else with something else, but yeah, it's really good backing grounded State of Decay. Finally got round to it. Sorry there's a bit of a delay on YouTube, but look, to be fair, we did have a long stretch of just playing State of Decay for a long time, so it is probably a good thing that I've had a little bit of a break, and now that I really want to play, I'll be playing more. And I should probably do that now and then. When I feel like I want to play something else, I should have a little bit of a rest from a game. It's only going to do good for the series that I'm having a break from. And yeah, it's good to be back in State of Decay though. Has the game crashed? I think the game's crashed. So the loading isn't moving. Alright. Back on load. Back in. Back. I think that's weird because Sea of Thieves kept doing that for some reason. Backing out of the game, exiting the game, and it kept crashing. So I don't know what that is all about, because it's weird that it's happened with this, because that's never happened before. But yeah, it's good to be back in State of Decay, and I'm excited to see what we can do with this series. So the plan is play through Providence Ridge, kill all the plague hearts, Nightmare Zone, build up the CRM team, And then once we've killed all the plague carts, then we're going to move to Trumball Valley as a full-on, I guess, by the time, probably we'll have a good group going. And then by the time, hopefully, when we're in Trumball Valley, we probably won't be starting off in the main, like, small base. We'll probably move straight to, I think it's the barn I want to go to. So we'll probably go there. And yeah, then we'll just play through and kill all the plague carts, and then it'll be the Sheriff Legacy we're doing. So there's a lot to do. Like, this will probably be a longer series, because usually it's like, especially when we're building up a group, it gets to about 30 episodes. If I'm already in an established group, it's usually about 17, 20 episodes, unless we're on an easier difficulty, or unless I take my time. But last season, where we took our time, more or less, and we started from a basic group, it took us about 30 episodes. And if we're playing through Providence Ridge, then moving, and we're killing all the plague carts, that's twice as much work as usual. So I'd say maybe we get to like 40 to 50 episodes maybe, which I'm okay with. Like, it all depends on how quick, because we've got a bit of a head start with this, because we've got grenades for plague carts. Like, that's a few guaranteed kills for plague carts. And really the only goal in this is the only goal for the Providence Ridge map is to kill all the plague carts. So we won't be necessarily rushing through certain tasks so much, I don't think. I don't know. But to be fair, like last season with the CRM, I wanted to keep going. I was so tempted to refresh the map anyway. But I wanted to do Heartland, so this would be a good thing where like I've got even more time in the game with the group, because I love the last group that we made. I wanted to play more with them, but so essentially, if we make a good team with this from the get-go, if we make a good squad for the CRM this time, by the time we move, we'll have even more time to play with them more, hopefully. But yeah, I think that's mostly everything for today. So I hope my game's okay, because we did just cut it off almost loading out, but hopefully that's not a common thing. I'm kind of thinking I might need to clean my Xbox up a bit. So it has been a while since I've actually cleaned it up, and it probably deserves like a proper detox, because I've been playing non-stop on it for a while now, especially regularly with the streams and stuff. But as of streaming this, tomorrow will be Halo Infinite's release, so by the time this is up on YouTube, there should be already a few episodes out, because I'm going to upload Infinite as soon as I can, so it's more regular. And when it catches up with probably this rotation, at the end of this rotation, next rotation we'll probably have Grand Theft Auto and Halo Infinite as a main morning videos until we complete one or the other. So Assassin's Creed after this rotation might be on a delay or a hiatus, you could say. But besides that, it's all good. Like, it'll come back. Like, I've got no intentions to stop any series. Even if for some reason I had to slow things down a little bit, I would probably still like, I'll do a Assassin's Creed today, I'll do a Grounded today, whatever it be. It might just not, one day it might not be 2 episodes a day, or it might be 2 episodes one day off. I could easily do that. But besides that, I'm having fun as always. I'm happy to be back in State of Decay, and we'll continue on in the next episode, which will be up tomorrow evening. So as always, thanks for watching if you've been watching, And I'll see you all in the next one.